What's up, y'all? This is Corey, and welcome back to another RVing with Corey YouTube video. Today, we're going to take a look at a great bumper pull toy hauler. This is the 2026 K-Z Sportster X, Model 22X. Now, before we get on to the inside, all the specs, as well as the link for the current pricing on this bad boy, will be down in the video description, so you can check that at any time. But without further ado, let's get on to the inside. Let me know your thoughts. I'd be curious to see what you guys think of this one. All right, y'all, we're on the inside of the K-Z Sportster X 22X. Now, in your main garage area, this does not have any slide outs. So just keep that in mind as we go through here. Now, what's this got going on? Because you see a lot of stuff in the frame right now. So starting off at the back, this is going to be about a 14-foot garage. It is an open concept garage as well. So no separate wall or anything, but this is great for the, the side-by-sides, motorcycles, things like that. Now, back here you can see you have the patio kit, which is really cool. People really like that. This is also going to have a dovetail, where this kind of starts to drop down just a little bit. You Harley guys or motorcycle enthusiasts, you can easily load your toys. Now, again, patio kit. You've also got the two rollover sofas here that I'm sitting on right now, which are super cool. This is the Happy Jack bed system. They're going to be powered. And then you have your bunk up here as well. Now, there are two tables that come with this. They're free floating, so you can easily put those down there. And you can see this has a 500-pound max rating on this upper bunk, which is pretty cool. On both sides, you're going to have household outlets, both top and bottom on both sides, which is really cool. And I love the fact that they've got this little backlighting right here as well. I think that is so unique, so neat. It's definitely handy. Now, this is going to have two ACs on it as well. So that is another kind of unique thing. This first one here is going to be a 15K. It is going to have the residential AC filter on it. And then the second one is non-ducted. I'm going to guess that's a 13.5. It might be a 15K though. But it is non-ducted. You can also see that you have dual AC runs there. And these black ones here, those are going to be some of your speakers. Now, you do have some linoleum up here. So, and then your, kind of tough ply garage flooring back there as well. This does come with the bunk ladder too, which is kind of a unique feature. And you get some pretty decent window coverage. So you've got the two windows here, plus the window in the entry door. And you've got small windows here in the back as well. All those are going to have pleated nightshades. Now, you do also have the optional captain's chairs in this one. So those are free floating. You can move them around wherever you want. And you've got some really good tie downs. So these are easy to use. Those look to be about 2,500 pound rated tie downs. Could be a little more, but I know they're at least going to be the 2,500 pound ones. Good storage up here. This is all going to be stapled cabinetry. I point that out not to bash these guys, because I do sell them, but just so you guys have an idea of what you're getting. Now, this is going to be like that lumber core cabinetry, so just keep that in mind. And then you have some controls for your awnings, your JBL stereo system, a couple other lighting controls. Still not sure what that what that switch does. And then your bed lift controls as well. You're also going to have the remainder of your controls over here, and that is motion sensitive. So you got your slide out, your awning, in and out buttons, tank monitoring panel, all that good stuff right there. Electrical outlet here for the chairs. And you do have just an absolute jumbotron of a TV for this space. Now, what's cool is this has the built-in sound bar to it as well, which I really do like. This is on a swing arm mount, so you can kind of angle it wherever you want to. And again, these are free floating, so you can kind of turn them and face them towards the TV. Right here, you do have some like coat hooks and some things here. And then you have one of your thermostat for your main AC. Now, let's go over the kitchen space a little more. So, of course, I'm on a downhill spot in the parking lot right now, but you do have really good amounts of storage here. And then just this little like preventative maintenance checklist that they put in a cabinet on every single K-Z product. I absolutely love that. Good storage here above your microwave. You do have another big chunk of storage. So that could be some of your pantry space. Microwave here, it is not a convection, so just keep that in mind. Electrical outlet here, you are going to have your 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover, 17-inch oven if you want to do some baking. And then looking down underneath, you have another electrical outlet there, pressed membrane thermal foil style countertops with a high-rise pull-down sprayer faucet and a nice big sink there too. Looking down here, you have 4 drawers. They're full extension, plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers. So they go all the way down to the floor. And then plenty of room on the left for a wastebasket and some good space for like some pots and pans or things. So really cool stuff there. Love the windows on this side as well. Above your refrigerator, got a little odd shaped cabinet, but hey, it's better than nothing. And you do have a 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt compressor-driven refrigerator. So that is one thing that I very much like. Now, let's see here. What I'm looking for, they should have. Yeah, this is basically just some of your loading recommendations and stuff. I want to say that ramp door is going to be rated at 3,000 pounds, 1,500 pounds in the patio position, since, you know, there's basically 2 companies that make the doors, and they both have the same rating. Now, let's talk about the bedroom. So this is going to be a king-size bed. Now, this is one of those flip-up beds because you have to flip the mattress up for the slide-out to come in. It's really good. It's got a good amount of space here. You've got some lighting controls and your generator start-stop switch. Now, up here, I love the fact that they're doing the electrical outlets here with the side stands on both sides. You are going to have some good amount of storage space in there with the Sportster X logo. Now, there is no underbed storage here because that is where, if you do choose to, you can add a generator. Now, you see that the in-floor ducted heating there. So they do that up here where all your plumbing is, and then the rest of them are going to be in the cabinets. So you don't have to worry about crushing a in-floor ducted heat vent with your, motorcycle or side-by-side. Looking up top, you do have a very nice skylight, a vent fan up there. Actually, is that a vent fan or is it just a vent? It is just a vent, but still really cool stuff. You have a spot where you can mount a TV here. And check this out. Look at this massive closet. So you've got some storage space over there, good space here, hanging bar here. But then if we look around the corner here, you can put a combo washer dryer in this bad boy. How cool is that? Name another small toy hauler that has washer dryer prep. I think that is awesome. They did a very good job with that. Coming in here, so in our bathroom, we have a mirrored medicine cabinet. So, of course, you get to look at me holding the camera and looking into the viewfinder. Tankless on-demand water heater. You got your light switch there. In cabinet ducted heating here. 30 by 36 inch shower. Really solid platform as well. I'm getting into this the first time. I've got plenty of head height here. So if you're 6'9", 6'10", you should easily be able to fit into this. Pretty standard shower. enclosure. It is a two-piece. You've got the small little things there. Don't really do much, but they're there. Slow close shower door. Great amount of countertop space in here with some open cubby space down there. Space here. Porcelain toilet. Stainless steel sink. You also have a GFI protected outlet right there. Easy to get to. Great amount of space around the toilet. I mean, this is pretty good. This is better than some fifth wheels. It is a little tight on this side, but if that's closed, it'll definitely help. And then check this out. I love this. So this whole thing comes out, and you have some great linen space in here. I mean, that's solid wood, super reinforced. They did a very good job with that. Plus, if you look up, you do have a max air vent fan in there. And then this is where if you want to add Wi-Fi, you can put that router to be in. So great amount of windows around your bed as well. All three of them open for ventilation. You've got reading lights. They did one heck of a job with this. I'm very impressed. This is the first Sportster X travel trailer that I've been in, and I'm very impressed actually. They did a good job. So let me know, guys, what they get right, what they get wrong, and what would you change? That is something I'm always curious to see as to what people would change. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the outside now. All right, y'all, we're on the outside of this K-Z Sportster X 22X. Starting up front here, we have our fiberglass front cap with the diamond plate rock guard. You are going to have your power tongue jack, two 20-pound propane tanks, battery, and our battery disconnect will be up here as well. So nothing too earth-shatteringly new there for most bumper pulls. You do have pretty good storage up here, which is something that most toy haulers don't really have, is good outside storage, especially in a bumper pull. Now, you have a massive awning. It's almost as long as the entire camper. That is backlit. And you have the 3-step Suburban steps with the large entry assist handle. And check this out, 2-year warranty from KZ. That is a 2-year hitch to bumper. This is going to have the Equiflex suspension and pretty dang good tires. Let's see if we can find out. Okay, those are Maxxis. I'm curious to see what ply those are, because if they're like the ones on my Montana, they're pretty dang good tires. You can also see your auto leveling jacks right here. Coming around to the back, you do have your ramp door that'll turn down into a patio or to load your toys, and you're going to have a second power awning back here. Fold up side ladder to get up on top of the roof. This is a fully walkable roof, and it does have a solar panel up there, which is pretty cool. Definitely like that. It's usually about 200 watts. 30-gallon fuel station with the transfer pump, so you can easily fill your toys. You also have the pump right here. Again, those auto level jacks. Tankless on-demand water heater. You're also going to have your 50 amp service right there, and your dumps for your gray and black tanks. Up here, oh, yeah, that hurt. I'm gonna leave that on camera because it's funny, but I'm all right, guys. Anyway, right here's your gen prep for a 5,500 watt generator. And then we do have our Nautilus panel right here for all your hookups. And then all you do is flip this up and run your hoses out the bottom. Now, up in here, this is going to be like your solar charge controllers, stuff like that, and your inverter prep, which is pretty dang cool. All these are going to have magnetic holdbacks on all of your baggage doors. And you do have your auto level controls right there. These are also going to have the Azdel composite sidewalls, which is always a good thing. Helps combat mold and mildew and water damage. But all right, guys, let me know, what do you think of the Sportster X 22X? Be curious to see what you guys think. Pricing and specs will be in the video description. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.